A long time ago, there was a princess named Mirabelle who had thick, rigid ram horns on her head. It all began when a witch placed a curse on her at the time when she was a baby because of her parents' offenses in the past. Baby Mirabelle, now 18 years old, had already grown to be a very beautiful damsel. No other maiden's beauty could be compared to hers. Most villagers often called her beauty goddess, while the girls about Mirabelle's age grew jealous of her beauty and authority she had on them. And also, she ruled the kingdom due to being the only king's heir to the throne after her parents' demise. This makes all the other maidens of the kingdom even more envious of her. People who had male children always wished their sons could marry her. Even the low standard villagers, such as the fishermen, farmers, and the rest. But Mirabel had a problem addressing her subject. Feeling embarrassed about her curse, she would always cover them up with a hat when she was in public so that the villagers would never know of her secret. The only person who ever saw the princess' horn was her hairdresser. Princess Mirabel often pleaded with her hairdresser, "You must promise never to tell anyone that I have ram horns, or else I will banish you from my kingdom." The wicked hairdresser, whose part of her haters find it difficult to keep the princess secret, this is my chance to ruin her life by telling the villagers that their stupid princess is a monster with ram horns. All this her stupid shakara will calm down, she said, giggling to herself. The princess' 19th birthday party was announced, which is just 2 days away, and everyone was excited. The next morning, the hairdresser woke up and decided she would tell the villagers. She could not keep the secret to herself any longer. She got dressed and left her house and walked out of the village into the countryside, inside an uncompleted building. When she was satisfied of where she had gotten, she shouted at the top of her voice, "The princess has ram horns on her head. Your dear princess is a beast." Once she had shouted out the princess's secret, the hairdresser felt much better. Then, reassuring herself that she has not really betrayed the princess' trust, unknown to her, they were children playing hide and seek in the uncompleted building. The children were very surprised to hear the hairdresser's voice, and they giggled and laughed about the secret of the princess. When they got home that day, the children told the secret to their parents. Then the parents told the secret to the rest of their family. Then each family told the secret to all their friends. "Our princess have ram horns." They laughed to one another. Very soon, the whole village knew about the princess' secret and all giggled and laughed because they now knew why the princess always covered up her head with a hat whenever she was out in public. It was on the princess' birthday before she realized that everyone knew her secret because all eyes were on her. She was very embarrassed and out of shame burst into tears. Then Princess Mirabel remembered that the only person who knew about the home was the hairdresser. Her birthday was a mess, as each villager looked at their princess in disgust. The message about the princess' birthday had reached the witch, who once cursed the princess when she was a baby. Out of cruelty and willingness to undo her curse, she grabbed her walking stick along with her scarf. With a snap of her finger, she transformed herself into a maiden and headed to the palace. On getting to the palace, the news about the princess crying and how her hairdresser revealed her secret was heard by her. Feeling remorseful for the pain she had caused for the beautiful princess, she immediately transformed back to her real form in the presence of the villagers. It was a gothic fright as everyone in the palace started running for their lives because they all knew how cruel the witch was. "My daughter, I haven't come here to cause any trouble. I actually came here to surprise you for your birthday." Again, after reciting some incantation, she clapped both of her hands, and the princess once ram horns vanished in a blink of an eye. The villagers stood numb and frightened by the witch presence. And for you, who can't mind your business and can't also keep your mouth shut, with a snap of a finger, the princess hairdresser got large horns 10 times more larger than the princess's. This would teach you and others to stop being nosy about other people's affairs. Out of embarrassment, the hairdresser covered her face and left the village as everyone passing began to laugh at her. We've come to the end of this story. I hope you did enjoy it. If this is your first time or something to my channel, you're highly, highly welcome. For my returning subscribers, a big, big thank you.